Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. Bound into comics. Batwoman Flying Mammal. Birthing person. Front hole birthing person of adult age. Remember, you cannot be transphobic. Writer's room gets savage after they claim that CW's Flying Mammal. Front hole birthing person of adult age should only receive positive feedback because of strides for representation of queer black front hole birthing person of adult age. Remember, never ever 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 be transphobic. It's important. It's so tiring, isn't it? Oh, okay. Let me go be transphobic and say Batwoman. Batwoman Writer's Room took on Twitter to declare that the now cancelled Batwoman show on CW should only receive positive feedback because it made strides of representation for queer black women. Right, I don't care. I'm gonna read the tweets. At least, let's not be transphobic on the opening tweet, shall we? My mammal. Front hole, birthing person of adult age, writer's room. Comments trying to detract and deflect from the impact, safety, representation, happiness, and hope that hashtag fly mammal, front hole, birthing person of adult age, brought black woman shit. I keep transforming. Black, front hole, birthing person of adult age can be seen to the door and left behind. It's 2020, so be better. Well, first and foremost, try not to write a trash show. Try not to write garbage. It's simple as that. Try not to make garbage. Then maybe people would actually care to watch your garbage. Oh, but then again, that requires talent. You have none. Right, since the opening tweet is now gone, now I can be transphobic by saying Batwoman. There you go. Batwoman Writer's Room. Calling a show that made strides for representation for queer black women. Anything but positive is an attempt to change the narrative. And it's time we stop letting those who don't matter have the stage. Let the black woman have the floor. And then we have the actual virtual signaling. And all the person. We love you so much. They don't deserve you. Guys, they don't have me. Who has me are the black women who have continuously said that this show is important to them. More than I'll ever do. And for that, I am not letting them sit by and handle the fight alone. Well, shit. If you think that this show represents you, I'm pretty sure, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you have a very shit representation. Look, I don't need the character to look like me to feel represented on a TV show. I identify with black characters, with Asian characters, with female characters, with male characters. And it doesn't matter what sort of sexual preference the person has. I identify with trans characters, I identify with gay characters, with bisexual characters, all of that. If the show is well written, the audience is going to identify with that character. The character will then be rooted for the person, the person behind it, watching, will feel the connection, will feel something, an emotional connection, will feel sad, happiness, all of those things based on what is happening on the screen. Like I said, it doesn't matter skin color, sexual preference, or gender, or who the fuck you are, even age. It doesn't matter. If it's well written, the person is going to feel that connection and will try to feel everything the character is feeling. It doesn't matter. But no, These idiots here actually are so filthy fucking racist that they actually only see themselves if the person on the screen matches them physically somehow. That's racism. That's sexism. That's homophobia. That's transphobia. That's all the phobias all around into one. All of isms and all of those things. You don't need the character to match you on the screen to feel represented, you morons. Jesus Christ. It's sad how far we have gone down through the ages and how little we have changed. It seems we have made progress in the 90s and early noughties and we just returned back to the 50s. 1920s and 30s Nazi Germany. And 40s too. It's sad. There you go. Cough button. It's a mute button. Right. Let's switch back. This is us. Your show was dog shit. The stories were garbage. Quote, representation, quote, is no substitute to good storytelling. And to hide behind it shows your cowardice and inability to take any responsibility yourselves. You were lucky to get 3 seasons. You didn't even deserve one. I've been actually listening to Oz's coverage of Batwoman Nixon and I seriously could not watch that show. Even for a moment. That's how bad it was. And even through him, I felt actually bored of the show. You could see on his eyes, on Az's eyes, that he was dying a little inside every time he watched the show. You could feel the neurons in his brain saying, uh-oh, cheerio, goodbye, sure, and then jump out on the cliff and die. You could actually see it. There were so many logical inconsistencies, lack of context, and contradictions on the storyline that it was absurd. Look, that shows that you can actually get away with some inconsistency here and there with me. But I began to start questioning the ability of the writers to think. Especially when they try to actually shove in modern day politics. I'm looking at you, Walking Dead last season. Jesus Christ, there was no motive to have BLM stuff on the last season, the season finale, and the last. Well, yeah, the one that's showing on TV right now. There's no point because the world on Walking Dead stopped around, what, 2009, 2010s? Not 2019, 2020, none of those things. But let's shove in BLMs, because let's be progressive. Go suck a cock. Right, back to the article. In Infinity, at Batwoman writers, you can have all the representations you want. It will never substitute for bad writing and shit character. In fact, you did your representation a disservice with your trash script. Why not give her something to work with and be successful? The blame is on you. She's absolutely 100% correct. That thing was trash. Really trash. Right, fat Steven Seagal. Not Rob Schneider. Nothing wrong, okay. Striders and good writing needs to be coherent. Strides. Okay. Respectable. Batwoman lacked both. Some of the lines and filming was horrendous. Stereotyped disrespectably and agenda-filled. Criticism of those points isn't hate, abuse, or harassment. It means the viewer saw flaws. Grow the fuck up. Ethan Van Skyler. Laughing my ass off. My fucking ass off. You're cancelled. Yep, they are cancelled. And that's always a good thing for those sanity. But here is what Ian says. Just because my dog's shit doesn't smell for once, and I'm definitely thankful for that, while I'm cleaning it up doesn't make it anything other than shit. Exactly. That's what I'm gonna say. You can polish a turd, but the only thing it's going to change is going to be a shiny turd. And that's exactly what Batwoman XM was. It wasn't even polished, it was just a piece of turd. Shit. That's all that there is to it. God damn it. John A. Douglas, you had the floor and no one listened. We saw the ratings. You chose politics and divisiveness over good storytelling. And in the end, that is the bed you have chosen to sleep in. The blame lies at your feet and no one else. Once again, nailed it. So you're basically blaming everyone but you for not making a terrible show. You for not only making a terrible show, but pretty much not taking any sort of responsibility since no one liked the show. Not even the people you tried pandering to. Neurotic. You know what doesn't matter? Your cancelled show. Once again, correct on both accounts. Still Kenobi, get good writers next time and stop using minorities as a shield to hide your lackluster effort behind. La Reina Creole, your show was an unmitigated disaster and an insult to black women who are victors and not victims. We deserved much better than those sloppily written tokenized characters. It should have been cancelled at the end of season 2. Quite frankly, I'm gonna be honest, it should have even gotten 1. And I agree with us on this one. Because these people like to tokenize characters. For instance, they go on and say, "Oh guys, this guy's Latino, don't you feel proud and represented?" No, I do not. Why? Because it's a tokenized character. You added that to Victual Signal, just to say, "Guys, I'm better than everyone, I'm actually adding a Latino on the TV show. See how progressive I am." That's exactly why. Right, it is the writer of the retards behind Batwoman XM, Caroline Rice. Just got the this needs a proper voice.
I just got to certain news that #Batwoman will not be singing as a season 4. I'm bummed, but full of gratitude. But in order to make 51 episodes, so many inspiring, brilliant people contributed to this series. Thank you, producers, cast and crew. Thank you, fans. We love you.
Well, suck on a cock. That show sucked. And look how bad it was. 372. This one was, what was it? Season 2, in fact, I think. Jesus fucking Christ, people. Grow the fuck up. You should have seen, actually should have shown season 3. That one, the ratings were even worse. Nobody watched that garbage. It was a piece of shit. And now you're going to say, "Oh guys, it's because of representation. Don't criticize us." Ah, suck a cock. Anyway, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.